So we're back again with the Homeowner's Roof Guide podcast presented by Rainstoppers Roofing. And this is the podcast where we discuss all things roof and what homeowners should know about it. And as always, we're here with Mr. Scott T-Bay, the owner and fearless leader of Rainstoppers Roofing. And how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited, ready to tackle some problems for homeowners.
Absolutely. So this week, we're going to be looking at what homeowners should know about roofing warranties. It's bad, but I really don't know a whole lot about the warranties of a shingle roof or metal roof. And so this will be news to me.
Yeah, there's a lot to, I guess, a lot to dig into on the warranty side of things, right? So, I guess let's just start with basic warranties that roofing companies need to offer. A lot of our competitors give the tail light warranty, I do believe. As their tail, if you see their tail lights heading down the driveway, the warranty's expired. But um, that's not the warranty that we offer. So when you're hiring a contractor, I guess you should be looking for a couple things. Obviously you want reputation, you want price, but you should also want warranty. And warranty and price should be something that kind of are considered in the same thought. We're not the cheapest. We know there's guys that can beat our price, but we also know a lot of those guys, and it happens every year. We've been doing this 11 years now. We see it every year, every season this happens. These companies do a project. We put a warranty on the job, say it's 3-year warranty. They're so cheap, I can guarantee you they're not going to be in business in 3 years. That warranty is null and void as soon as they shut the doors. Keep that in mind with pricing. We have to make money to stay in business, to service our customers long term. That's just a fact. Now, if you're the kind of homeowner that could care less, I just got to get a roof put on this place as cheap as possible. If something goes wrong with it in a few years or in a couple years, I'll deal with that then. That's understandable. That everybody's got their situation and what life's thrown at them at the time, and that just might be where you're at, and that's okay. We offer a 5-year turnkey warranty. So years ago, it used to be we just offered 1 year. That was what everybody offered. That's what we thought was right. What we found were the facts were we were still servicing roofs 3, 4, 5 years later at no cost to the homeowner, just because we knew that was the right thing to do. Why not just offer the 5-year warranty? And that way we look better, right? At the point of sale, we look like a better company because we are offering a 5-year warranty. We're going to do it anyway. So why not, put it in writing that it's for 5 years? So now we offer 5-year turnkey warranty. That's through us. That's through Rainstoppers. You don't have to file nothing. You don't have to pay for nothing extra. You call us, you're warranted, right? Act of God is the only thing that's going to deter that, which this hailstorm's, made proof of that. We put a roof on 3 days before the hailstorm, a metal roof, and it got demolished with hail. I mean, it looks like a golf ball. There's great. He loves us. He loved the first install. We literally sent him a text message the day after the hailstorm. Hey, we know your area got hit. You want us to come check out the work that we did 3 days ago? Yes, it's destroyed. He knows that's not warranted, right? Like, let's just use common sense. We can't warranty hail, obviously. But with that said, we put his roof on 3 days after the storm again. So we did his roof twice in 7 days. And yes, that's not warranted, but now he still has a good warranty with us for 5 years. So, a lot of companies talk about it. They speak of it. We truly do it. We believe in standing behind what we do. So that's the in-house warranty. It's just turnkey, right? Like if a company's offering a warranty in their contract, that's turnkey. That's anything goes wrong outside act of God. If there's problems with the install, there's problems with damage done to something else on the house because of the install. If there's material issues, we'll warranty that to where you don't have the headache. I'm going to go back to the manufacturer after the fact and say, hey, this was material defects. You guys need to compensate us for our time taking care of this warranty issue. We don't put that on you. The next level is going to be manufacturer warranties. All manufacturers are different. They all handle them differently. They all offer different warranties. We work with GAF completely 100%. And the main reason we work with GAF is because of their warranty program. So we're technically a President's Club contractor, which is their highest level. You can be a 1, 2, or 3 star. We finally got in as a 1 star. Next year, I believe, will be a 2 star, which really is a big achievement. I think it's 2% of contractors qualify in the country for Master Elite. And you have to be a master elite for so long and hit all these marks to get President's Club. So it's a big deal for us. We're really, really excited. But we're able to offer a 50-year material warranty and a 25-year labor warranty on all of our shingle installs. Non-prorated, transferable one time, very easy to do too. You let us know, we just make sure it's transferred, and they stand behind it 100%. And I'd like to give a couple of examples because I think everybody's so used to the old used car warranty, that is like pulling teeth to get them to fix something, right? And there's so much fine print. If you buy what is called a gold pledge roof system off of us, which is the full 25-year labor warranty, if I nail those shingles on upside down, obviously we're not going to do that. But if I did, and 2 years from now you've got problems, you file a warranty with GAF, they will pay somebody. You don't even have to use me. Say you're mad at me. You don't even have to use me. You can use another contractor in their program. They'll pay that contractor whatever they ask for to go fix that issue. The case study would be we had one locally. It was in Devola. If you're familiar with the Marietta, Ohio area, it was in Devola, and the customer had a roof put on by a master elite contractor, and there were some issues, and they weren't real happy with the existing contractor that they had, so they filed a claim with GAF. It took 3 days for that claim to get processed, and GAF was aware that they weren't happy with the existing contractor. They reached out to us. They asked us to give a price to make the repairs. Upon our investigation, we had found that it was the third layer of shingles that had been installed on this roof, which is not allowed by we told GAF the only way we'll do this and put our warranty on it and put our name on it is if we can tear it clear off and start from scratch because it's already out of code. We can't work on it. GAF didn't bat a freaking eye. We gave them a quote that day, $10,000, somewhere in that price range. Within 2 hours, they approved it, said, get it on your schedule, get it done. No questions asked. So I was also one of the believers, right, of these I would say non-believers of warranties, extended warranties until that day. That was two years ago. And since then, if I could sell everybody a gold pledge roof, I would 100%. Because not only does the homeowner have that peace of mind and that security and that protection, but in all honesty, we have that protection. Even if someone on our crew does something wrong, it happens. We're humans. We're going to make errors. We're in the labor field. It's part of labor. But if something goes wrong during the install, 3 years from now, GAF will pay me. Say you love this, GAF will pay me to go back and fix our own mistakes. Now, we don't try to lean on that because we just go fix it because we want to maintain our relationship with GAF and just keep good standings there. But that's how that works. So it's like the level of security is phenomenal, and the peace of mind is you're not going to find better, in my opinion. So yeah, that's kind of the level of warranties that we offer. I would be also skeptical of people. Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, have you heard or seen any warranty offers or descriptions that might seem a little suspicious, like that you'd want to be cautious of if you were a homeowner and you needed a new roof and you were looking at different companies? And have you seen any wild warranties, I guess?
We've seen some stuff. Anybody only offering 1 year, almost, and we used to. So this is a hard thing for me to say, but it's an immature company. If they're only offering 1 year, they're immature. When we were immature, and that's what we did. As you mature in this business, you understand that that's just not enough. That's not good value to the customer. So you got to offer better than that. There, you can install shingles really bad and it still will work for a year or so. You know what I mean? If you offer a warranty for 5 years, though, if you installed something wrong, chances are it's going to show its ugly face in that 5 years.
And
So
that's 5 years of freezing and thawing and, yeah.
exactly. What's if we don't have a bad winter? We have a super mild winter. Winters are extremely hard on roofs. Last year we had a really hard winter, right? That winter is going to cause some problems. All the ice damming. We had so much ice damming, and I will be 100% honest with anybody listening. We had 2 customers that had ice damming issues on roofs that we had done in the past 5 years. In that same time frame, in that 5-year time frame, we've had, I looked not long ago, somewhere around 3,500 customers. We had 2 problems, and we went and took care of them immediately. So, but those same customers, they were like 4 years old. They never had ice damming issues in the past. It finally was bad enough that it showed its ugly face, and we went and took care of it. So, yeah, you've got to understand 1 year's probably not enough. We used to think that was plenty, but it's probably not enough now. The other thing is that's an absolute no brainer that should be obvious, but my goodness, I've been very surprised lately with some of the things I've seen. If the company's not local or doesn't have a local office, we say we're local. I live in Marietta, Parkersburg. I am local. Like, I know everything around here. We have an office in Charleston. We have an office in Athens, and we have an office in Morgantown. They're physical offices staffed by people that are there every day that have live in that area, right? John lives in Charleston. He lives in Sissonville. Jacob lives up towards Fairmont, right? Like, these guys live in those communities. People want to say, well, you're not local. Everybody we hire lives in your area. You know what I mean? So the money is going into your communities. So we also sponsor all of your local teams and schools and everything else because we want to be part of your community as well. But if you're hiring a contractor that doesn't have that local office or doesn't, isn't semi-local, how good's that warranty if they live 4 hours away? Or I mean, we had guys chasing this storm from Las Vegas and Florida. If they give you a 20-year warranty, what's it matter? You think they're going to fly here from Vegas to patch your roof? Because I could promise you they're not. Like, there's just not enough money in selling a roof to buy a flight from Vegas to Marietta, Ohio to patch a roof. They're not doing it, period. They're not coming back from Akron, Ohio, which I know a lot. We had a lot of guys from Akron, Ohio come down to chase this storm. When they go back to Akron, they're staying in Akron. And they're not going back to Akron. They're going out to Indiana. They're going up to Cleveland. They're going down to Oklahoma. They're going wherever the next storm's at. They just rinse and repeat. They're not coming back. So my recommendation is, you got a contractor offering you a warranty. You like the price. It's in that ballpark you like. The last thing to check is reputation. Go to Google. Don't go to the newest post. Don't go to the oldest post. Go to the lowest posts. What did these guys get thrown under the bus for? What did they do that homeowners were really upset about? If it's along the lines of, they put my roof on and would never come back no matter how many times I called, and they've got more than one of those, that should be a huge red flag. The one company in in Akron that comes to mind, I looked them up on Google. They had 51-star reviews, and all of them were, we've called and called and called. They put a roof on after the storm. They've never returned a call or came back to fix an issue. That should be automatic. Throw that quote in the trash. That warranty is no good. Doesn't matter. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of my take on roof warranties and how to kind of assess them, address them, and what's got value and what doesn't.
Man, I'm still stuck on 51-star reviews. That's
Bunch.
if that's not,
Mind you, they have about 900 reviews.
what's that?
They have about 900 reviews, and that's why I tell people, you go look at the lowest. It's easy to get 900 reviews when you're trying to bury your bad ones, because they're reaching out to friends, family. I can go there's a couple sites you can go to and buy reviews. You can buy fake Google reviews. Just read them. You can tell they're fake. Like, it looks fake. They're just trying to bury the bad ones. So go look at the bad ones. I think we've had, I don't know, maybe 3 1-star reviews ever in 11 years. 2 of them were not even related to the roof at all. Nothing to do with, one of them was because my guy wouldn't get his ladder out of the truck to get on the roof, because the homeowner told us how bad she had snakes around her house because her grass was about waist high and the snakes were really bad. And the guy's really afraid of snakes. And she left a 1-star review because he wouldn't do a roof inspection. And then another one was because I had a trailer parked. This was actually somewhat recent. I had a trailer parked on my personal property that I owned, but was causing an issue with supposedly a safety hazard for traffic. They couldn't see around the turn. We moved it, you know what I mean? But regardless, we've had a couple weird ones like that, but nothing saying that we won't come back or we took your money and ran or any, it's never happened. So if anybody's ever said that, it's a mistake, because we've never done that. They can't say that. We make sure of that. We want to take care of people.
Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add on the warranty realm?
The last thing I would say, and then I'll leave it be, is if you are doing an extended warranty that's through a manufacturer, whether it be Owens Corning, GAF, Tamco, whoever, always make sure as a homeowner you get the paperwork, whether it's email or hard copy. Make sure there is paperwork. When you buy an extended warranty, there is documentation. The only reason I say that is we do have a competitor that sells a lot of these extended warranties. Those cost us money. So part of the reason your price is more when you buy that is because we're paying for that. We're paying GAF to provide you with this warranty. Pretty easy. Like, everybody should understand that. They give you documentation. That documentation states that now you do own this warranty. If you don't receive that documentation, it's likely your contractor charged you that $500 or whatever it was, put it in his pocket, and never filed the warranty. So always make sure if you're buying an extended warranty, you get documentation from the manufacturer showing that extended warranty. Other than that, that should keep homeowners kind of on the straight and narrow on how to address that and what to look for with warranties, I think.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for hopping on with me and talking about it. I feel like I learned a little bit. So, and thank you for tuning in to the Homeowner's Roof Guide podcast brought to you by Rainstoppers Roofing. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on social media. And if we did a good job for you, leave us a review. And yeah, see you next.